And just one night out of the blue, this dude comes by and he had some crack. And we had heard about crack, but I'd never personally smoked it. And I remember we went into the bedroom, and back then they used to smoke it off a tin can. Now they have glass crack pipes, you know, but back then you know, more people smoked out of cans. And I tried it, and I remember saying to my buddy, I don't understand what the deal is with that shit. Like, I didn't get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I tried it, but I do remember I wanted another hit, just because I didn't get it.
Yeah.
It's an insidious drug. Smoking cocaine is insidious. When they talk about instant addiction, it's pretty much true. Because you take a hit of crack and it's like, see, your brain chemistry adjusts to smoking cocaine after a while. It does. So if you were to take a hit of crack, you'd get a buzz, but you wouldn't get a buzz like I do.
Like becomes immune in a way?
Immune and at the same time attuned.
Okay.
So I actually get more out of it.
Right.
But I can smoke a lot more out of it too. It's a strange thing. You know, you'd walk away saying, that ain't all that. But you've now paved the way. Next time you get a chance to try it, you're going to want to.
Right.
Do you know what I mean by that? So it is really addictive the first time. I mean, you know, humans aren't the only thing. Animals get addicted to cocaine. They've done experiments with this. If you put, I mean, mice don't even have a frontal lobe, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't even have a higher brain. But you put mice in a cage with cocaine, they will try that cocaine, and they will become addicted to it. Not just 1 out of 10, all of them. They've proven this. And that animal will eventually quit eating, quit fucking, and quit drinking water and OD on cocaine.
Wow.
Anything from rats up to monkeys will do it. Dogs, anything will become addicted to cocaine.
Wow.
Any warm-blooded mammal.
Wow. Has your addiction ever led you to being institutionalized, like in state prison or private-owned prisons or anything like that?
I've been jailed, yeah, you know.
I mean, for long periods of time.
No, but I'm facing that right now. I'm facing 2 to 10 years.
2 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you think that's for now? To be honest with you, think that's gonna? Do you think that will help you if they do put you in there, or?
I'll be honest.
Because you'll be away from it. You'll be inside there.
Right. I think it could possibly, but I do believe that the prison system is a destructive and vile thing. I'll be honest with you. If they ran them better, I would say it could be therapeutic. If they would run it better.
Right.
But when you're fighting for your personal well-being and sanity on a daily basis,
right,
in an animal context with other men,
exactly,
and you're not protected by the state that has confined you there, that's destructive energy you're taking. You come out harder, you come out with more of a criminal mentality. They've proven it. Because you're mixing with criminals every day and you're existing in a criminal realm.
Totally.
So you have to get hard.
Right.
They'll fuck you up the ass in there, man. They'll rape you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when you're dealing with this every day, you better become an animal real quick. Or you're going to be addicted.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go through that, man. I've lived on the streets and stuff, but I don't consider myself really hardened yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've changed. I know I have. You don't mix in these environments, and, you know. It has taught me a lot about human nature.
Do you have family? What kind of family do you have? Brothers, sisters, mom?
Yeah, I have a brother and 3 sisters. Parents are alive. Yep. I come from very middle-class people, man.
Right.
Very solid people, very honest people, very honorable people. They're not religious fanatics.
Did you burn your bridges with them?
No, I haven't.
That's not getting too personal.
No, I haven't. No, it's not too personal. No, I haven't. Thank God. You know, thank God.
But why haven't you gone to them for help yet? Or
I have. They've helped me a lot. Yeah. They got me out of jail both times here in Texas.
Really?
Yeah. Reluctantly, too.
Right. Do they stay in Illinois or Chicago? Or?
Yeah, my mom's actually in California.
Oh, really?
My parents split up when I was 3.
Okay.
The rest of my family's pretty much in Illinois.
And you haven't tried? Have you ever thought about you tried to stay with them and sobering up? Or?
It just doesn't work. Yes, I've tried it.
Right.
I've tried that. You know, on and off throughout the past 10, 15 years.
Because sober,
I'm sorry.
well, 'cause sober to most people is just a word.
Yeah,
The reality is much
easier
more.
said than done.
Yeah,
Right.
it just doesn't work. What it does is they call that in recovery terminology, that's called enabling.
Right.
Enabling.
Yeah.
So yeah, we give you a place to live, but we can't cure you. So basically, we're making it easier for you to use.
Right.
Because now you can go blow your whole check and come home and crash.
Right.
You know, what they teach in, you know what Al-Anon is?
No, I don't.
Al-Anon is a 12-step program for people who have loved ones that are addicts, to teach them to cope with that and how to contend with an addict. The way you contend with an addict is you let them to their own devices, because there's no other way. They have to reach a bottom and want to quit. I mean, you cannot help an addict.
You think that's going to happen to you one day?
They do bite the hand that feeds them.
See, the thing is, you know that you got to bite the bottom. Are you just waiting for that to happen? Yes and no? I mean,
I'm not sure, man. That's a deep topic.
Yeah.
You know, there have been times I swore I was at my bottom.
right.
I mean, how many times can you wake up totally broke
On the street.
on the street? You know what I mean? I mean, just wearing yourself out. I cannot believe the stamina I have for this process.
Think
It
it's
is.
going to take something like a near-death experience or something like that to change your mind?
That's funny you said that, because the last time I was in treatment, I was in there with a guy who was fatally stabbed in '93. He was smoking crack with people and whatnot, and he was in his apartment, and they knew he had money. These people that he knew, he smoked with all the time,
Right.
his buddies, knew he had money in the apartment.
Yeah.
And they knocked on the door at 10:30. When he opened the door, they pushed their way in and demanded the money. When he started to put up a fight, they grabbed a kitchen knife and traversed his entire torso. They stabbed him to kill him. I mean, put a butcher knife through his whole body. He made the 911 call.
Oh, go ahead. You're cool. Go ahead.
Anyway, he almost died. In fact, he did die in the hospital. He died. He actually died. He had the typical hallmark near-death experience, the light tunnel, all of that. Lost 70% of his spleen. Went through 3 major operations after that. He's a diabetic as a result of it. His health will never be the same. He went back to smoking.
Wow. Back on the streets.
Yeah, he went back to smoking. Got strung out again and ended up in treatment. This was back in '93. He was stabbed.
Wow.
So figure I was just in treatment with him.
Well, these rehab places that you go to, I don't know if this will work or not, but do they ever suggest taking trying to rid one addiction by picking up another addiction, but as a healthy addiction? You know what I mean? As not drawing,
Well,
or
there's-
painting, but something healthy.
I hear you. There's talk of that. They call that substitution.
Yeah.
And the concept behind substitution with chemicals is it doesn't work. In other words, well, because I've tried it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to quit crack and I'm going to go back to pot.
Yeah.
And it's worked for little periods of time. I've done it on the street. Been out here on the street. I had 2 months clean out on the street, without meetings, without anything.
Wow.
But I was stoned every day. But I kept a guitar, and I just got stoned every day. That was my way.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't a long-term solution. It worked for a while. So substitution doesn't work in that sense, but as far as replacing your addictive behaviors with constructive activity, sure.
How you doing?
Sure.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, of course, you have to do something with your energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to learn to refocus your energy somehow.
Somehow.